Hey, Daryl. Can you hear me okay, bud? I'm having all kinds of problems today. Hey, Oli, can you guys hear me? Just let me know, please. Cool. I didn't know if I charged my mics up good enough or not. I forgot about them when I was doing this. Always something. Always something. Oli, I'm going to make you a moderator. That way you can share your channel if any strange people comes in. So what I've done, I went ahead and cut these pieces. So get a little more people in here. I'll tell you what the measurements are on. It's just a simple little garden bench, and I'm making it out of treated 2x4s. I have another one I make that's made out of 2x4s, but I make it out of pine, and I what Daniel calls shuggy bond, I think that I do to it and coat it. And it turns out pretty good. I think maybe I got a picture of one of my videos or one of my things where you guys can see it. But I'm not guaranteeing this is going to go good, so we're going to try it and see what happens. I can't get my tablet set up right to show a whole lot, so the picture we got is what we got right now. I apologize for it. Low possum, dad, Norse. Guys, make sure you hit the thumbs up, please. So how's everybody Saturday going so far? Good. It's still cold here in Ohio. It's like 20, 22 or 23 degrees. It's supposed to get up to 35, I think they said today, and we're supposed to get up in the 50s by midweek, and then they're talking about another plunge. Yeah, right, Oli. It's above zero, 100%. The last several nights has been 40 in Texas. Yeah. Daryl with the first ditty. I love it. Hey, EW, Mr. Josh. Uh, I gotta get used to this on my laptop. I can't see different things. Yeah, Daryl was all over that one. It's like, boom, see ya. We don't want to be ya. I'm supposed to have my noise canceling on my mic. So when I start using my little driver here in a minute, I hope it ain't too loud. If it is, you might have to do the volume thing up and down, but it's supposed to be on. So I'll go over some of this measurements with you. And if you want to look at the plans, it's on construct101.com. That's where I found them at. These are the legs. Get it in there where you can see it. And from long point to short point is 16 and a 16. And you got two angles to go against each other. Opposing angles, I think they call them. So you need four pieces like that. The next piece is going to be this top piece right here. And it's 20 and 3/16 from long point to long point. The angles go the same way on that, as you can see right here. Then the next piece is the brace, and it's 23 and 7/8 long point to long point, and it has the same angles. And then you got a couple other pieces. There's a back support, which we'll get to in a little bit, but it's at 26 and 5/8. It's got these are all 15-degree angles on all of it. So once you get set up on your angle, you're good. The seat and the back main supports are 4 foot exactly. And then you got one piece that's going to be 3 foot something that goes in the back to hold the other ones together. House Scraper, hey, how are you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Awesome. Yeah, I know there's several people working today. I seen Michael was working today, Michael S. He was on Roy's live a little bit earlier, but he was working. So anyway, we're going to start with this. I was going to put a couple 2.5-inch screws in it. I got this little thing for like $40 at Lowe's, and it 12 volt. It's the cat stuff. I'm telling you, I love it. It's been a good little driver. Those are 2.5-inch screws. If anybody needs to know. So you want to make all your angles come together pretty much. That's why I had this to kind of hold this down while I was driving a screw in it. Okay, when you put this one on, It's just going to be the distance of a 2x4, just to space it out. And these should line up fairly close, which these are, and I'm really surprised. Normally you have to play with them a little bit. So that's one set of legs. Like that. I was going to do an owl house. That's what's over here behind that stuff. But when I was cutting the 1x10, it broke a piece off of it. So I got it all clamped up over, trying to make it go back together. It's a good thing it's just the bottom. The rest of the pieces turned out good. But I'm going to do a video on the owl house uh, when I get ready to put it together. All right, move on to the next set. I got on a big search the other day. I was like, why are some of these green? Some of them are tan. I want to know. And there's no special purpose why they're the color they are, just to blend in with whatever you're doing. It's like doing this treated material. Everybody uses green on the treated material so you don't see the screws. Okay. I thought there was a reason. I thought maybe it was a strength factor or something. There's the shop dog. This thing's got 3 settings on it. I don't know if you can see on that battery or not, but that the last setting right there, it takes the screw and just goes with it. It's crazy. See how fast that drives that thing. It's nuts. I may have to take that one screw out. A little long. There. All right, guys, that's just about as fast as it goes with those things. Very simple. Too much noise. You hear that weird noise? It's the wife upstairs. She's got one of them crazy mop buckets that spins the mop around inside of it. That ain't gonna work. The wrong side. If any guys look for clamps, these are Harbor Freight clamp. They're 6-inch ones. I've got, I don't know, 10 or 11 of them. And they are great to use for little stuff. I have no complaint in them whatsoever, except for the plastic comes off of the things once in a while. But they're good. They're good. Them squeeze clamps are Harbor Freight too. I think these are on sale right now for like $3.29. I use these a lot. More than any clamp I got. Okay. Where's that part? See who all was in here. Creation Dust 777. Nice. Josh, Last Press Woodworks. Thank you for coming. Steve. Steve's making some cool stuff. I gotta watch his video. I haven't watched his video on the picket box yet. It's MWC 954. Thanks for coming in. You guys, I mean, if we got a bunch of people in here, feel free to share your channels. Bear. Yeah. The whole gang just about. Baby kisses. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I'll take a double cheeseburger house scraper. All right, guys, I'm going to get back to putting the bottom on this thing. The seats, whatever. I got to think about something here. I'll have to go inside. Pretty sure. So what we're going to do is take a 4-foot piece, overlap it by an inch, kind of keep it even with the front here. That's what I've been doing. I don't know why, y'all, but this kind of makes me nervous for some reason. Okay. Gotta check, make sure. Yeah, might be a little tight, but it'll work. I can always take some off of it. Okay, we're gonna put this one on, and then I'll flip it around and do the other one. These things make a nice little bench if you got a pond or something. Set them out by the pond. That's what several people did last year. They got them. I think we'll put another one on. So between you, it's a 1/4 inch gap between. I have little pieces of 1/4 inch material that I keep around for this. And another one. So the even. Nice. This bottom half gets 4. The backrest only gets 3. This is what I do, guys. When y'all's carving and chainsaw carving and doing all that kind of neat stuff, I'm building benches. And I build everything on top of this bench. Everything. Oh. Okay. This is going to be a trick. I don't think this is long enough to work. Oh, yes, it is. Yay. I win. So I should just keep that square for a minute. I need to cut another 4-foot piece. I didn't cut enough 4-foot pieces, guys. Okay, that's the bottom. Let's see. Check the comments here for a minute, see what's going on with everybody. Hey, Joe. That's what we got in here. Ah, the boy, James. Right, James? Been lazy, right? This bench, like I told you, if you guys want a plan for it, go to Construct 101. You're still a boy to me. Uh, and they have the plans for it, and they also have the plans for the double bench with the double seat bench with the table in the middle of it. In case y'all wondering, and I haven't told you, James Stewart is my youngest. James, you should subscribe to some of these people. Knuckle, thank you for stopping in, brothers. That's awesome. All right, guys, let's see if I can get this back put together. See if we can put it on there, and it'd pretty much be done. Get the back on it. If I can move this thing, it's heavy. One thing for sure, you don't have to worry about the wind blowing this stuff around. I've got a set that we made for underneath the gazebo last year, and all the wind that we've had, it hasn't moved. None, zero. Oh, got the wrong one. Actually, I need to set that back up here. Oh, maybe. I gotta make sure I get that right. This away. This away. Okay, now I'm confused. That ain't nothing new. This is supposed to be flush. So I got this right. Supposed to have 4 inches on the side of this one, which is pretty good. I don't like doing it like this. I think I'm going to set that back up here and do it. I think I. So that happens when you don't build something for a while, you forget how to do it. Okay, we'll go with that. This is supposed to sit like that. Like that. A lot of times I'll take it all. You can't see it, but I'll round the end over on that upright. I didn't do it with this one, but I'll take and round this end over. It makes a nice round over that's not sharp. Everybody's hitting it or whatever. The life without clamps, people. If you're a woodworker, you gotta have them. And the saying is true: you can't have enough. Okay, that's where that goes. So we're just gonna put that on there just like it is. Tighten it up a little bit. Make sure it's touching. Okay, what's the chance of hitting the other screw? Yeehaw. Amy, you still on there? I thought about you this morning because they showed on our news. We have here around the Cincinnati area, we have several eagles just sitting on a nest. It's really cool to see them. They showed one this morning. I thought about Amy Jo and her eagle carving. If you haven't seen that yet, you guys need to look at that because that is great. It's really, really good. But they have some kind of camera that stays on them, on the eagles all the time in their nest, so they can watch them. But down where me and James work, every once in a while, you get to see one fly over, and they're just phenomenal to watch. Love watching them. Such a huge bird. Okay. Be like the Jeffersons here in a minute. Moving on up. This bottom brace piece, you want to make sure you get that in there pretty good, so you can hold that in there. Is cat in there? Did I miss her? Well, I guess she's in there because everybody's saying hi, cat. Okay. Getting close to the end, people. Oh, sorry about putting my head in the camera. Sorry. Big fat head. These 2x4s are so daggone wet. It's unbelievable how wet they are. I had some last year that I bought for that big wishing well that I made. And they actually, when I cut them, the water ran out of them. I've built pole barns, houses, everything else. I've never had treated lumber that wet. And if you measure this stuff, half the time, it's not even the same dimensions. They some would be 3.5, some would be 3 3/8. It's, it's nothing like it used to be. Same thing here, 1/4 inch between the slats. Okay, guys, I got to cut another 2 before. I didn't cut enough for some reason. So I'll be right back. Ah. Come up. Good deal. All right, guys, that's it. That's 1, 2, 3. That thing is heavy. That's what it is, if you can see it very good. Like I told Daryl, I couldn't get the camera set up right. I got to slide this thing off here. All right, see if I can maneuver this over here where you can see it sitting on the floor. Well, I'm not a very good cameraman. We'll get fired. This other one, maybe I see it. Anyway. I know it's buffering in and out. T-Bird, Ryan, thanks for coming in, man. Anyway, guys, I hope you can see it. That's what it was, what it is, what it will be, what it might be. I appreciate everybody coming in and being on the live. It's really cool. There, there. Now you can see it. Nice. Finally. Ah, that's what I do, guys. I make benches like that. You go to some of my videos, I got benches like that. I got a two-seater with a table in the middle of it. Uh, hey, John Ricker. Let me make you a moderator there, sir. Thank you, Kat. I appreciate it. I did sit down on it like Forrest Gump. You wasn't watching. Anybody want a slightly used kid? Oh, I'll test it out, Josh. It's sturdy. I weigh 260 pounds, so it ain't going nowhere. Two people can sit on it easily. It does. It sets actually pretty nice because I'm 6'1" or whatever, and I'd probably move the legs up an inch or so, make it feel a little bit better. But it's actually pretty good the way it is. So I'll just leave it at that. Hey, Dan. Thanks for showing up, bud. Thank you, T Bird. I appreciate it. Anybody said I'm trying to catch up. Not like Daniel, I'm doing that. I can't keep up with him. It All right. I'm glad you stopped in. I really makes me happy. I've been catching some of your and Mike's stuff. A lot of times I go to bed early, so thank you, Kat. I don't mind doing a live, but this is the first time I've ever done a build in a live together, so it was kind of made me a little nervous. I was like Amy Joe. She was nervous the other night, you could tell. Yeah, if I move it up any higher, she's right. Her feet would dangle. Sandy's only 4'11". She's not even 5 foot tall. Hey T Bird, thanks, man. Yeah, that's I like that table saw. Hey Dot, thanks for stopping in. Make you a moderator if I can get the chat to slow down enough. That way you guys can share your channels. Like I said, I'm not sure how many's here, but you guys feel free to share your channels. I quit and thank Baby Kisses for this one. The other day I made a video and she knew just the way I sounded. I was breathing a little hard, and I did have like bronchitis real bad, and I was almost. But I quit smoking like 4 weeks ago. So Baby Kisses and the doctor and the wife and everybody. You need to quit smoking. Well, I did. Now I'm like on the edge all the time. So, Yeah, I've quit smoking, quit drinking, cut out all the fun. I don't think I've had an alcoholic drink in almost 3 years. I think. Thank you, Steve, Kat, everybody. Appreciate the. No, I'm not going to the gym. I don't lift weights. You know that. Well, guys, I'm up to 253 subscribers. That's a good deal, I guess. I think John Ricker and I are tied with subscribers right now. I think he has the same amount. Yes, baby kids. So once you start, it's hard. Once you start smoking it, it's hard to get away from it. I'm still after almost 3 weeks. I'm like still jittery, but I've smoked for 50 years. So what can I expect, right? Probably 50 plus. Oh, Ricker went by me. You go, John. I like it. If you guys are not subscribed to John, go subscribe to John Ricker, Ricker's Creations. He's great. He makes some funny videos. He makes some really good stuff. So, oh Ryan, yeah, he's him and Mike. They are getting a lot of subs. Anyway, guys, that's the. Let me turn this around. Now I got it in the wrong place still. I need to get some. There, maybe that's better. Steve, thanks for stopping in, brother. Appreciate it. You guys make sure you check Steve out tomorrow. He's 2 o'clock. He's what is that mountain? That's not mountain time, is it, Steve? Okay, Dan, thanks for stopping in, buddy. I appreciate it. Thank you. Old Path, how are you doing? Why is my keeps freezing up? I don't know what the hell. There, maybe. I don't know. I'm having all kinds of problems with this stuff today. I need a technical support person. Yeah, thanks, Kat. So if you guys are in like Ohio and east of that, it'd be a little bit later for us. Runic, I didn't see you in there. Hi, how you doing, bud? Talk about some paint jobs. Runic can he lays down some great paint. You guys need to check his skateboard out. He done awesome. All right, John, thanks for coming in, buddy. We're probably going to get off here in a little bit anyway. It's been on for 63 minutes. So usually an hour is good, everybody. And that way everybody don't get bored of watching stuff go on. But anyway, I'm going to make a video on the owl house. Like I said, I had the bottom of when I cut the bottom, the board kind of fell apart where it was cracked. So I got to fix that up. I got it gluing right now and then clamps. But, I'll make a video on that. Sandy wants an owl house, so I'm gonna make her an owl house and just make a video on it. Takes one by 10, 8 foot long, and that thing was, I believe, $13 for that 1 by 10. It was crazy. But I've got 7 2x4s in that bench, and they were $6.58, so $41 and change. And then plus the screws, the little box of uh, screws, which I usually used almost all of them. There's only a pound in them boxes. Was $8.59. So for about $50, you can make you a nice little bench. You can it can set outside. It's not gonna hurt it. It's treated. It's don't worry about it moving. So anybody wants to make one, like I said, construct101.com. They have the plans on that site. That's where I got them from. And I think we're gonna get off here, people. Thank everybody for stopping in and hanging out with me. We'll catch everybody later. Everybody have a good Saturday, and I'm sure I'll catch somebody on live somewhere else. So thanks, everybody.